Hello and welcome to this video about the Cube Stereo Hybrid 160 SLT. I'll just be giving you a quick run through the bike today, just some of the components and features on it. So join me along for the ride. So we'll start off just obviously with the frame itself. So this is the medium Stereo Hybrid 160 SLT. This is the top spec stereo hybrid that Cube sell. It's about €8,600 here in Ireland. This is the blacked out version with the kind of speckled rainbow paint fleck. Looks really good in person. Can't really show it off here with the lighting, but out in daylight and with a clean bike, this thing absolutely pops. Fully carbon, 160mm rear travel, 170mm fork on it. It's using the Bosch Performance Line CX motor. So this is the 85Nm version, which is updated with the software to put out the extra bit of power. It's got the 625 watt hour battery, so loads of battery for a long day on the bike. Power's really good, great motor. It's using the Quirks system, so it has the Quirks screen and the Quirks controller here. It's probably, again, as I mentioned in my last video about the SL, it's not the best controller, bit bulky, bit awkward, but gets the job done. Kind of once you learn how to use it, it's pretty comfortable. So suspension wise on this bike, we have the Fox 38 fork, so it's 170mm travel. It has got the Fit Grip 2 damper, Cashma coated, full factory build. It's got the air bleed valves on the back. Absolutely incredible fork. Loads of fucking control off it, feels great. Obviously air sprung on the left hand side, and on the right you have your high speed compression and low speed compression. Absolutely incredible fork, great feel off it, tracks really well, can't compliment it enough. On the back we got the Fox Float X2, so this is putting out 160mm travel on the back. It's kind of got your open, medium and firm mode, so your kind of pedal option is there. Rebound obviously on the other side, really nice shock, Cashma coated, super smooth, feels really good. Braking wise, we got the Magura MT7s, so we've got 203mm discs front and back. Amazing brakes. These floating brake rotors are incredible, and the actual calipers themselves, they're like something off a race car. They kind of look like Brembos, fully machined, really nice finish on them. Loads of stopping power, loads of feel. These are actually very nice brakes. Loads of power for an e-bike. Lever is really nice in them as well. Maybe not as nice as some of the top level Shimano kind of carbon lever type things off the SRAM as well, but great feel off them. Good adjustability with the reach adjuster there for the little knob at the front. Just look a little bit plasticky, but other than that, really good brakes. Wheels then, so we have the Newman Advanced SL A30s, so these are full tubeless ready, 27.5 inch wheels. Hub in the back is really quiet. So this is the normal speaking volume inside here. You can really see how quiet these wheels are. Spin them up again. Virtually silent. So speaking of the hub, we'll go on to the drivetrain then. So this bike is running the SRAM X01 Eagle Axis 12-speed drivetrain. So this is fully wireless shifting, electrically operated rear derailleur. It's got the XX1 Eagle rainbow cassette and chain on it. Rainbow slicked out. It looks absolutely incredible. Shifts absolutely incredibly as well. Wireless shifter up on the handlebar. The only little quirk about this would be that on most of the EMTBs, it's limited to one shift per button push, so you can't, like a regular shifter, move 3 or 4 gears up and down the range with the lever. It's just one gear at a time. And it's also got matched to that the Axis reverb, so wireless dropper post. This thing is absolutely incredible. It goes up and down so quickly, and it's so easy to get it moving that I think you actually do use it more. And use it for finer adjustments because it's so accurate with the little electric switch on it. It's just effortless to put the saddle up and down. Really nice. So just for the couple of small things that obviously aren't standard on the bike, the likes of these DMR Volt pedals. My father got these again to go with the whole oil slick theme, which you're going to see a lot of now in the little extras. So great pedals anyway in general, but just to have them oil slicked up like that to match with the rest of the bike, They really do look sweet in person. There's also some oil slick valve caps and stems. So these are the nuke-proof tubeless stems. There's also the nuke-proof ARD or ARD system inside. So this is the foam insert inside the wheel. Some oil slick stem bolts, oil slick top cap for the stem. He got his disc brake oil slick bolts as well. They look pretty tidy actually. It's a really nice bike. He uses the little bolt-on points that are normal on the Fox 38. So this mudguard actually literally bolts to the fork. So here's one of the really nice features on the bike. This is where the brake cables actually are routed through the stem itself, kind of down through the steerer tube. So there's these like special little spacers put on the bike. It just makes it super clean on the outside. Obviously we're running the Axis wireless shifting and the Axis wireless reverb dropper post. So the outside of this bike is like almost 100% cable free basically. So I'm just going to show you here one of the little quirks we kind of discovered about the bike after we picked it up. Just for anybody who wants to potentially load this into the back of their car, into their boot or something like that. Most people take off a wheel and lay the bike down flat. But as you'll be able to see here, this is actually as far as the handlebar will turn. So there's a stop system, I presume, somewhere inside the steerer tube. That is as far as the handlebars will turn. So you might be caught for a bit of room. Just your left hand side handlebar will be touching obviously before the back of the bike. It's a good idea for a crash, obviously, with the cables going through the steerer tube like that. Obviously you don't want your handlebars spinning around and doing a 360 because you'll probably cut through the brake cables that are running down through it and any of the electrical cables. So it must be some sort of a safety mechanism and a backup to stop that. But yeah, that's lock to lock on the bike. If anyone was intending to go out and show some bar spins, sadly it can't be done on this bike with the standard setup. I'm sure you could probably remove it if you move the brake cables and routed them externally. You do have the option to pop these little covers off and pull the brake cables and whatever other cables you need out through here. So obviously if, let's say, you wanted to change from an Axis setup down the line and go back to regular cable shifting, you do have the cable routing ports there available. You can just run the cables out of them. But yeah, just one of the little quirks and features on the bike. Thought it'd be worth mentioning. Might catch someone out when they buy it and they might be a bit surprised at what it is, but no, that is normal. There is a stop built in. So that's it for the overview today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick little look at this 2021 bike. If you have any questions about it at all, just ask. I'll try and answer as much as I can. If you want to leave a like, hit subscribe. I might have a couple of more Cube videos coming up soon, hopefully. I'm planning to do an upgrade on my own SL, changing the damper in my Zeb fork. So if you want to see that, hit subscribe and leave a comment if you liked it. Cheers, thanks very much. Bye bye.